back with the next episode of Marktalks Season 2, an initiative started by the Marketing Society of Shahid Bhagat Singh College, Delhi University. I, Hardik Singhal, am going to host this enlightening interview along with Pulkit Tayar. So, for this episode, we have Mr. Jason Thomas, who is the co-founder and digital marketing consultant at Blue Stick Media. Blue Stick Media is one of the fastest growing digital marketing company providing their services across four continents of the world. He also has an experience of more than 8 years in the marketing field and starting his very own startup in his school time only. And very recently in 2021, he was also honored with the tag of LinkedIn Top Boy. Over to you, Pulkit.
Welcome, sir. We are elated to have you here. We hope that you are keeping safe. We are looking forward to have an intellectual conversation with you.
Following the interview, before jumping to the main question, sir, we would appreciate if you could say a few words about yourself.
Yeah, definitely. So first of all, thank you so much, Hardik and Pulkit, for arranging this. It's an honor. So talking about myself, my name is Jaison Thomas. I am one of the co-founders of a digital marketing agency called Blue Stick Media. We are based out of Kerala. We are a team of 50 members right now. We started 4 years ago in the agency. And we are currently working with clients like Dunkin' Donuts, Manappuram Finance, and have worked with Coins Square, Vicom 18, Dormicaba, etc. We have clients across 11 countries, right? So that's what I do. And as you said, I'm kind of really interested in LinkedIn writing, branding, marketing, etc. So I'm as excited as you, right? I also started the agency while I was in college, so always it's a pleasure to like have an engagement with a curious batch of college going students.
Sir, as you know, it's a general notion that people generally take up a degree based career, but you chose a challenging path and built your own way in the field of marketing itself. So, what encouraged or inspired you to start your career in digital marketing?
So it's I didn't actually plan it out as like I didn't like plan to start a digital marketing agency. It happened right before even starting the agency. Me and my brother had a meme page back in 2015 called Dude, which went on to get about 4.4 million followers at that time. And at that time, that was like surely one among the top two or top three meme pages in India, right? So that's how we got into this field of digital social content creation, etc. So then we launched an app called Dude App as an extension to the community. So that's how we entered into the space. But eventually, we had to shut down the app, and for some reason, the Facebook page also got banned. So that's when we thought that okay, we have this much hands-on experience about, and I'm talking uh, by 2018, we had about 4 to 5 years hands-on experience in digital marketing, right? So at that time, the business owners didn't understand what is digital marketing, etc., right? So then we decided that okay, let's share our knowledge to students and entrepreneurs. That was our intention actually, and we decided to create a series of workshops called Swipe Up, and we hosted it starting from 2018. But fortunately, one of the sponsors, right, who sponsored the event, they wanted a good team to manage the social media, which was they were a really good big retail company from Kerala. So they asked us out, like whether we would be interested in managing the social media and digital marketing activities. So that's when the idea struck, right? There is this industry in which we can utilize our experience and help other brands grow their handles and get customers using online medias, right? So that's how we pivoted into an agency 4 years ago. And then by the start of the agency, it was just about three people. We were doing all the things like getting clients, running the projects,
Hmm.
hiring people, etc. Everything was handled by us. But right now, it's a pretty good 50 member solid team across India. Right, we are working hybrid. Hence, we have people from Kerala, Bangalore, Chennai, North, etc. Right. So yeah, that's the situation right now. That's how I actually entered into marketing.
So basically, teamwork is the reason of your growth. Basically now, now
Correct.
it's it's very inspiring to see you see growing in entrepreneurs like you. And moving ahead, so we have also noticed that you started with your startup in school days itself. So what was the factor that resulted in the inclination towards starting a business at such young age?
So by the 11th standard, the reason is really simple. I always like to make. I couldn't wait till I pass out of college to earn money. Right? Back then, I wanted to somehow earn some kind of pocket money. Always that was one of my big dreams. Right? Start earning before, like, I don't want to wait till 22-year-old to make money. So we were doing a lot of small things here, and then I understood that okay, I got internet connection in my home, and then I understood that okay, there is YouTubers are earning somehow. Like it's back in 2009 or 2010 or 2008, something like that. So I understood that okay, YouTubers or people are making money from the internet. Right. I totally understood the concept of Google AdSense, etc. by 10th or 11th standard. Then I decided, okay, let's start a YouTube channel and a blog, right? The YouTube channel was about used to edit, trailers of movies or, make different, maybe top 10 stand-up comedies of a particular artist, etc. etc. Back then, YouTube was not that strict about copyrights. Right. So I started that, and also I started a blog called Homemade Humor, in which we published funny stories, etc. And we started, the pages to market these kind of websites. And that's how we started. Like it took about a 1 year time, my whole plus one period, to earn about $100 back then, right? So that's when I understood okay, there is this some scope. And I also, and then I started reading books about, like, for example, one book that inspired a lot was Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson. It's the autobiography of Steve Jobs, not auto but biography of Steve Jobs. So it really pushed me, right? It gave me the push that I cannot be anything else but an entrepreneur, and then eventually it happened.
Moving to our next question, sir. Recently, we all know that COVID-19 hit the world. And, sir, we want to know what were the onsets of the COVID-19 on your business, sir? What were the advantages or disadvantages that you faced?
Absolutely, it was very clear before COVID. Digital marketing was an extension or add-on thing. Like people never took it seriously when we were trying to pitch to business owners. They were like, okay, these are some people who started a new company, or these are kids. Maybe let's give them a chance, and if it's not going well, let's cut off digital marketing. Like it was the business is here, all the traditional marketing was here, digital marketing is here. It's an extension that uh, entrepreneurs chose to have, or if they wanted, right? But after the onset of COVID, right, business is here. Digital marketing is in the center of the business, right? Without a good Instagram account, or a good presence on Google, or even a good WhatsApp strategy, uh, or a good video strategy. Everybody moved on to digital, right? The consumers. Before that, the consumers were not that much into. Even if you look at before Geo, it was almost nil, right? The data prices were too high. Like you had to pay 300 rupees for 1 GB of data. And after Geo came in, a huge amount of change happened. I would classify like India into two segments: before Geo and after Geo, right? And then Geo enabled, put in the base, and COVID-19 came in, and it pushed everyone, like uh, who were not very interested into get into social media. They had to get in because people had no other alternatives, right, to communicate with each other. Even if you look at our grandparents, they also had to eventually start WhatsApp video calling, etc., right? Because all other family members were away. Even my grandparents who are above 80, 85, right now uses WhatsApp as easily as we do. Right? So the consumers changed, the businessmen then understood it, and digital marketing is a center. Like if you're starting a small business, even if it's the smallest of businesses, they think about, okay, let's start a WhatsApp group or an Instagram account, or let's run a Facebook ad, right? So that's the change that I witnessed.
Definitely, sir. I have also seen that marketing field in COVID-19 went to great heights. And as you mentioned that after Geo, people have literally came on every social media. It was like they were feeling FOMO when they were not coming on social media, and due to which everyone was using social media as a main marketing agent. And that's the reason why you also grew so fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we also noticed that you recently collaborated with CoinSwitch app, and it's one of the biggest crypto apps in the market. Sir, how did you attract them to choose you over other companies?
So that is a very unique story. Once, about 4 years ago, I went to Bangalore, and at that time, I was actually investing in crypto when I was a student, actually, 2018 or something like that, 17 actually. So me and my friend both were interested into crypto at that time. So when we visited Bangalore, with my friend told me that, okay, uh, there was this company called Unocoin, which was a exchange in India. Their head That was the app that we were using at that time, right? So the head office of Unocoin was situated nearby where we were staying, right? So he told me that, okay, let's go and just visit the office for some reason randomly, right? And I thought that was a good idea. I just simply went there, and when I was trying to enter, the security didn't allow me to enter. Then suddenly some guy came in and said that, okay, let them come in, right? It was actually the VP of that company, Unocoin, right? Then we started talking, and I told about our meme page, etc. He was interested. He told me that, okay, promote Unocoin in our meme page, and he also offered me 1 lakh rupees for that, right? So I came out of that office with 1 lakh rupee contract. And after that, it went down. And after 2 years, right after me stopping the meme page, etc., about in 2020, I got a call from the same guy, the VP of Unocoin. Right, he said that he has moved on to CoinSwitch, and they are launching this Kuber app, CoinSwitch Kuber, and they want us to do their social media. So that's how we signed Coinches Kuber, which is a really unique. Like nobody can replicate. There is nothing to like. There's no growth hacks or anything like that, which was actually luck.
Really, sir, your story is truly inspiring, and it's motivating me to start up my own startup.
Yeah.
So, sir, last but not the least, sir, what would you like to give some tips about the marketing strategies?
There is no tip. Like you'll have to understand your. It's about marketing means product promotion, price. Right. These are the product promotion, price, and there is this fourth thing called purple cow. Right? So you need to identify, first of all, focus on your product, right? Whatever you're selling, make it the best, make it different, right? It should be real. If you think about it, like nothing phone, right? That launched recently. So they have brought in a product that is kind of unique, right? Something like at least the design of it, right? And price. You need to be aware about how much money are people going to pay for it. Like if you're selling in India, India is a very price sensitive market, right? It doesn't work like if you're making it very costly, right? But on the other hand, pricing is also a marketing strategy. If something is priced really high, that means there is some kind of value attached to it, right? That's why iPhone has a lot of appeal, because it's pricey and people want to buy it. Like if somebody gives you 2 lakh rupees, right, and they asked you to buy any kind of phone, if you're a student, mostly if you are not a nerd or a geek, you'll end up buying iPhone because you can show it off to your friends, right?
Oh,
So pricing is also a strategy like that. And then promotion, right? Choose the right channel. Maybe if online is the way to go, or choose online. Offline is also good. Like you can have a lot of channels, right? Do the promotion very well. Create a good messaging. Find your correct target audience, right? It's not for everyone. If you're creating your product for everyone, and if you're marketing it for everyone, then no one is actually your customer, right? If you're starting a supermarket, don't target everyone. Target homemakers, right? They are the people who are telling the husbands where to buy it from, right?
Hmm. So basically, choose a right market to market, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so adding to it, sir, I want to ask. You said about iPhone and the college students thing. Sir, do you think that this is a greedy market or a needy market in the current scenario?
Uh, I think humans are greedy by the nature of, like, I'd be lying if I say that humans are not greedy, and it's right. Otherwise, Gandhiji wouldn't have said that, there is enough for everyone's need, but not for everyone's greed, right? So humans are naturally greedy. They wouldn't settle for anything, right? Have you ever seen someone who settles for, like, no, I just need this much salary. No, I just need this much money, right? Otherwise, you will be a monk or something like that, right?
That these things now look weird, but if we see as a connection, like what is marketing? Marketing is a connection with the customer, and if we see like these small things and these things, if we do without ego, these things add up to our goodwill. The client would be thinking that these person are so good that we would prefer them over any other company. That means you have worked upon customer relationship. Sir,
Yeah.
I want to ask your views on that. How did you use customer relationship as your company part?
Yeah, just like that, we were always like committed, right? When we had this another client who was an Ayurvedic weight gaining client, right? So when they approached us, they had a product, and was in a powder format, and the packaging was not at all good. So what we said that honestly, we what we told to the client was the reason why it's not selling is that it looks shitty, right? It looks 1999 or 1980s, right? The product. We said that okay, completely revamp. We'll revamp the product packaging for you, and also we went in an extra mile and said that the powder, right? We also used the product for 1 month for ourselves, and we truly felt really good, right? So but the way that we are consuming it was really difficult. It was a powder. We had to take it, we had to put it in milk or in water, and we had to drink it, and it was a mess, right? There was a huge friction for people to use it. And then we realized that okay, why can not they make it into a malt format, a liquid format, in which people can just take it and have a drop. That's it. There is no mess there. You don't need to add it into any kind of milk or water or anything like that. It was very easy, and it was also very tasty, right? And that we made that change, and after that it skyrocketed, right? The product. That is one thing that one example that is on top of my mind.
Hmm. True, sir. Always sell the customer what they need, not
Mhm.
that what you want.
Yeah.
Always the thing is marketed that way. Great, sir. Your interview has proved a very inspiring one, and we will definitely try to learn and grow as individuals facing all those
Absolutely.
challenges and
Absolutely.
overcoming them in the best possible manner. And
Absolutely.
to be honest, learning from a growing entrepreneur like you is a great opportunity for me and Pulkit too. And
Absolutely.
I'm sure this session has inspired our audience and as well as served the very purpose of our series.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Hardik and Pulkit.
Sir, we are extremely grateful that you took some time for us out of your busy schedule. We hope that this will surely help the students who are keen to make a career in this field. Hope you have a nice day,
Absolutely.
sir. Thank you for
Yes.
joining us, sir.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
guys. Have a nice
Thank you,
day.
sir.
Best wishes.
Thank
Crack
you,
it.
sir.
Bye.